Hello, my name is HollowedOwl, and welcome back to part 3 of my Hollow Knight playthrough, where we fight every boss in a randomized boss order. Now, let's see which boss we'll get first this episode. Let's spin the wheel and see who we're going to have to fight. The Mantis Lords. Yeah, so we're just gonna have to fight Mantis Lords, which will give us access to Deep Nest, which we already have. But it'll also give us the Mark of Pride charm, which is pretty good. So with that being said, let's get into it. We're just gonna load our save file. Okay, so we're in the lower trim, and we have Hive Blood from last time. I might actually equip that, because I think that might be useful. If you didn't know, Hive Blood allows us to regenerate masks whenever we get hit. But also from here, we're gonna have to go to Deep Nest. I don't know why we're going this way now. I can show you how Hive Blood works. See, if I take damage here, look, my mask isn't fully gone. There's still like a little bit there that's regrowing. And I think it takes about 10 seconds, but yeah, then it regrows. And so it's just infinite health. The problem is if you take 2 damage, it can only regenerate 1. So the healing has a limit. But apart from that, it's really useful. I mean, there are more useful charms, but we don't have those. So it's the most useful out of the charms we have. It's good that we ended in the lower tram last episode. Oh wait, it was the last place we benched. Because that means we can just head to Deep Nest straight away. So yeah, I'm just gonna navigate through Deep Nest. And I'll cut back to when I'm out of here. Okay, so we've made it back out of Deep Nest. This is actually the way. That was that pit we fell in last episode that got us to Deep Nest. And yeah, from here, we're gonna navigate back to Mantis Village, which is where we got the Mantis Claw. We can also go down here to get a charm. We couldn't get this before because we didn't have dash, but we have enough movement abilities to compensate for it, like Crystal Heart. And, you know, we'll just cut back to when we get to Mantis Village. Good thing we opened up this lever here last time. I don't know if I did it off screen or on screen, but we opened up this lever, so instead of going the full way round, we can just cut through here. I think that was like the first episode, and I don't remember if I included it, because I thought, when is this going to be recorded? We can just ignore Geo, I guess. Here's where we did that shade skip to get into Mantis Village. That's because we got in an unintended way. But now we can just go past it without having to do any skips or movement tricks. We can just go in normally. So here is Mantis Village. I'm gonna kill this guy for the Geo. And down here is a parkour section, and in this parkour section, once you go through, this is won't be. Let me say, to find ways to get around the parts where you're meant to have dash, but that shouldn't be too hard. No, I don't even think you need to do a glitch to do that. And from here we can just do the parkour. I'll speed this bit up for you guys. Made it to the end here. We've opened up all the levers. And here are the Mantis Lords. You can challenge them, which is the best way to Skyfly it. The music here is also really good. This is generally considered by most of the Hollow Knight community one of the best bosses in the game. There's actually, you can fight in Godhome, which is where you fight all the bosses again. There's actually like a reworked version where, see that one guy, you burst all three at once rather than just like one then two. You burst all three at once, which is really hard because there's really no opportunities to heal. I mean, I think you can find a way to heal, but like it's not impressive. Sorry if I'm not talking, I'm just concentrating. There's nothing really to talk about. It's just action. Hive Blood is being useful. We've like never had to heal, and we've only taken 1 damage, despite the fact we've taken much more hits. And here, this opens up this path into Deep Nest, which we have no reason to go to because we've already been to Deep Nest. But it also means the Mantis enemies will no longer attack you because you have their respect. See, look, if I open up this level, go down to this guy, he bows to me because I've earned his respect. And you can even see in the Dreamnail dialogue, they even say, "Wow, impressive." And up here, you can go down here, do a little bit of parkour up here, open up this level, and in this room is where you get the Mark of Pride. Oh, whoops. Okay, now he'll attack me because I attacked him. That's sad. Up here is a room full of loot, and there's a lot of geo. I think there's a relic here, which can be sold for geo in City of Tears somewhere. Here is a boatload of geo. 620. That's a lot. And then the final chest is up here, and it will give us a charm. Mark of Pride. That charm costs 3 notches and increases the length of our nail. I'll demonstrate it here. See, if I'm standing here, my nail slashes like this much, while with Mark of Pride on, my nail slashes this much. So it's just a nice upgrade. I'm just gonna keep Hive Blood for now. But yeah, it's good to have. And So yeah, now we're gonna have to spin the wheel again and see which boss we get. I'm hoping we get a boss that will help our progression. So it's... Shoot nuggets. We got God Tamer. The thing about God Tamer, it's not that hard of a boss fight. The problem is you have to get to Colosseum number 3, which is like a gauntlet of fighting enemies. So that's gonna be annoying to do, especially with not all of our abilities. But I guess that means we just have to head to the Colosseum. Okay, so we're gonna have to head out to the Colosseum now. And we get there via Kingdom's Edge. Yeah, which means we can just go back to the tram that we got to Deepness from. And rather than going back all the way back to that other exit, the secret exit that we have, which is a bit of a trek, we can go through the Mantis Lord's path to Deepness, just to save a little time. So I guess this path wasn't entirely useless. So we've made it out of Deepness and back to the tram. And we can bench here to save. And press the wrong button. This should take us, we just have to press it one more time and we're back to Kingdom's Edge, which is where we started the video. Then from there, we can climb up to the Colosseum, which is at the tip top of Kingdom's Edge. Oh no. I just realized we're gonna have to do an acid skip. That's gonna be annoying. We're gonna have to do a dashless acid skip. I struggle with these with dash. So, this is gonna be annoying. I mean, I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna get the map while I'm here, but this is just going off of knowledge I've gotten just from watching random videos, and I'm not sure it's 100% correct, but I think there's a way to do it without doing the acid skip with the crystal dash, which I haven't even explained how to do an acid skip. Basically, to do an acid skip, you got a crystal heart on a part that's non-acidable. So, see that little, not the edge here, the edge where you have to fall in. I don't even think that's possible. I'm gonna do a dash here. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut back to when I find a way past this, I guess. Okay, so I've been looking at different glitches and I've managed to put my character in a weird state where they are constantly falling, but never fall. The reason I didn't record this process was because it took me a long time to figure out, and it's a really obscure glitch, and it's not featured in most speedruns because it's considered a major glitch. I think, at least. So I didn't even fully realize it existed. But I think this is the only way to get past the acid, because we don't have other methods. but we still have it. But whenever we go up, we go fully up. Whenever we go down, like interacting with the slope, we go fully down. So I'm hoping you can just... Why is this guy following me the full way? We can just start the process of heading to the area, and then from there we can get past that acid that was blocking our path through this, and then from there we can get to we can get to the Colosseum and fight God Tamer. Oh, if I got hit with that, I was dead. I'm just getting on the floor. It's like hard to navigate because you have to find a bit of the ceiling that you can push down on to go down. Luckily we had the double jump because otherwise we'd have no way of really going up. This is really weird because we're at places we're not meant to be. Still, from here, we can navigate into this area where the acid is and go down. Whoops. You have to be a bit... Oh no. Oh, we did it. We're here. We made it past, and from here, I think all we need to do is go up until we find the exit. Yep. Okay, so yeah, we're at the top part of Kingdom's Edge. And from here, I guess, we can go to the Colosseum. This is exciting. I've never done this glitch before. No, I've only seen like one video and I had it recommended to me, and I thought like we were stuck and that the series was over because we couldn't get to it. At least without Dash. But then I remembered, hey, this exists, and then I thought maybe that could work. And so I researched how to do it and did it. Just farming some soil right now. And up here, and we cancelled it. I didn't know you could do that. I was just spamming buttons to try and get down because I thought we were stuck. But now we can go here to the Colosseum. I'm not gonna talk to this guy yet. I'm gonna go down here and bench. I'm also gonna go back here and open the shortcut, because to the far left of this area there is a shortcut that you can take, and we're just gonna open it up so that way we don't have to do this entire thing again. We have to pay this guy some geo to start his trial of the warrior. Fool's the last one. And we can do this. We can do this first one now, just for more geo. But then later, if we want to do it, we're probably going to need to get some nail upgrades, just so we can stand a chance in this, I guess. I'm just gonna speed through this Colosseum bit because it's pretty long and just kill enemy. So yeah, instead of getting the nail grades after we do the first one, I think we're just going to go get the nail upgrade now. We're going out the shortcut area back to this elevator here, and we can fall down. And we can go back up just because this will take us to the resting grounds where we can just go into the resting ground stag to City of Tears. Wait, do we have? I don't remember if we do or do not. If we have the other stag station in the City of Tears. No, we do not have the other side of City of Tears, so we're going to have to go to King Station. We open up this door as well. Oh, and we get the Hollow Knight Memorial cutscene. I skipped it, but we meet Hollow Knight. It's funny that she says again we meet, which is because we did bosses in weird orders. We haven't met Hornet yet, so it's funny. Now I'm excited for Silksong. We actually got Silksong news the other day. Not kind of news. They updated their banner, which is barely anything, but hey, it's something new. See right here, you can see the trail of nails. We can find the Nail Master's hut. And from here we can talk to the Nail Master. I like the Nail Master. We can pay to upgrade our nail, which will be really useful. I think this almost doubles our nail strength. The only way to upgrade it more is to get a pale ore, which I don't think we have, no. And I don't remember where any pale ores are that we can get right now. So now we can go back to the Colosseum, but first, oh no! Yeah, but first I want to get City Storing Stag. Ah, this area is locked. I thought I unlocked that. Well, guess we're just gonna have to quit the menu. And this is just like not, oh, we have to. This is just because we can just go to the last bench we benched at, which was at Resting Grounds, because that's a shorter trip to King Station. And from there we can have attempt 2 at the Colosseum. From here we can climb up to the top. And go back to the Colosseum for attempt 2. Oh wait, we got a bench. Because otherwise we'd have to go back to the museum. It's not a long trek, it's just annoying to do again. I should also change my channel. I would think Mark of Pride and grub some. Okay, we can go in for attempt number 2 of Trial of the Warrior. I'm gonna speed this up until anything important happens. We beat it or we die. Just because I don't want this video's runtime to be long, because I know we have to go through 3 Colosseums before we can end it. I just realized something. We need to kill the wobbles to complete Colosseum number 2, which means we can't do Colosseum number 3 without finding that. And anyway, we also fight Fort Vengefly, which means we need to reset. So we did all of that for nothing. So that means we're gonna have to do the first respin of this entire series, and hopefully the last. So let's see what that is. We're spinning the wheel now. I hope we get a boss that gives us some proper progression, like an upgrade. Ooh, Watcher Knights. Yeah, we can do that. Once we get Watcher Knights, we'll also get a Dreamer, which is what we need to access the Hollow Knight fight, which we're probably not gonna do until we do everything else. So it's not that big of a progression, but there's also some Geo, so we should head there. So from here, we're gonna have to head to the City of Tears and fight the Watcher Knights. Can leave the Colosseum. It's so annoying because we did all of those like glitches and stuff to try and get here, and it didn't even matter. We can also get a soul vessel while we're here. So I think up here is a soul vessel. And we've succeeded. We can pick up all the loose geo on the floor and collect the soul vessel. So now we've got to go to the Watcher Knights. If we go up here, we can actually find a grub. You can actually see that's the Watcher Knight boss fight area. This is just below. We can kill these guys and get a grub. Whoops. You can hear the grub slightly. I don't think you can. I don't think the mic will pick it up. And from here we can just go back down. And to the left. Then we need to go up this elevator. And you might think we should go into the boss fight, but we shouldn't. Because up here, sorry for the weird cut, but I realized my camera wasn't recording for this boss fight. It cut out for some reason, due to like issues, I guess, battery issues. And so up here is what I was talking about when I said we shouldn't go in here, we should just go up here. There was a secret wall that you could break by like attacking like that. And up here, you could have broken like a chandelier, and that chandelier would have fallen onto one of the Watcher Knights that you see here. Because normally there are 8 of them, but now there were 7 because that one of them was squashed by the chandelier. And the way the fight worked is that one by one they would come alive and you'd have to fight them. I think there was a max of 2 at a time that could fight you, and when one of them died, another one would spawn in. And so that was the fight, but sadly my camera cut out. But after the fight, we climbed up here, and to the left here, there was this chest with about 650 geo, which was nice. And up here we got a relic, which is one of these. And then we climbed up here, we went on this really long elevator ride. And when I say long, I mean long. And we went over to this pedestal here. And right here there was meant to be a dreamer, so it's like a guy lying down on this pedestal. And we dream nailed him and killed him, I guess. And then that opened up. It's one of those guys, see those 3 masks? Well, 2 masks? There was a 3rd one where we were, and we killed that one. So that was important for beating the game, and so we did that. Also right here, there is a telescope that allows you to see first person in the City of Tears, which is pretty nice. Yeah, sorry for not being able to film the video, but I hope you guys enjoyed anyway. So, thanks for watching, and I guess this is where I'll leave it. So, bye.